settles in. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
You know, you throw that fastball down, the hitter's got to go down and get it. And because he...
Line shot into center field. That's two gone. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Gavino at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. This one to Ackley. And that's the third out. That'll do it. And so 2 runs finally plate. They are in a strong position now because that might be enough. The Toronto Blue. And Brackman is in the box. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. First pitch to him. On the ground to first. Gabino. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. This is what the schedule looks like for Toronto. The Chicago series ends tonight. They stay home for another team series, the Los Angeles Angels. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they stay home for the next series, the Kansas City Royals. So a lot of home games to look forward to. Brocious at the plate, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes. Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That gets down. The tying run coming up. 0-2 count, so you protect a pitch that's up. It's a little easier to do.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infielder's head. That time, solid piece of hitting.
It's Demmel at the plate. Struck out swinging last time.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
Barrera is called on to do the hurling now as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to second. It's gobbled up. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rangers. Second, the Twins. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Jays. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher in this game, Gary. I mean, if you're looking to get through a bunch of quick innings, it might not happen in this one. 2 of the better teams last season in the league in batting average. These guys have the ability to put the ball in play, and when they do, they usually get hits doing it. This is going to be a tough battle for these pitchers here today.
The first pitch, too far outside, 1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Slider called. Strike 3. Side is retired. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. Toronto's in charge here. Dean batting now. We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches.
Pretty impressive stuff.
He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And the first pitch. It's fouled away. He delivers. Line towards first. One away. Lewin in the batter's box. He's hitless thus far. Here it comes. Sinker runs inside, 1-0.
Well, and that'll saw his batting too if he swings at that one.
1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch, circle change. That's over. 1-1.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Coney is the batter. He flew out his last time up. Swing, liner, back up the middle. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners, and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
Ackley's in the batter's box. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Checks him at first. Has to dive back. He's in there, though. And a fly ball could be the last out. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And it's about time to award our player of the game, don't you think?
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they want.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks Britton at the plate. Had a double his last time up. Runners at second and third and 2 down. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike. Now the Blue Jays losing their last game. That tied the 3-game set at 1 apiece. Chance to take the series against the Angels. A sinker misses 1-1. And that last outing down by 3.
Yeah, and the offense just couldn't figure out a way to close the gap in this one.
Slider misses, and it's 2-1.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they strike for a couple and a little bit closer. Angels doing a nice job as they start to work their way back. The top of the order is due up next. Watts in the batter's box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And here's the first one. Hard grounded to short. Fielded by Lopez. In time for the out. And upcoming for the Angels, tonight's game, the last against Toronto. They head home for a few with the Tigers. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. That series is 4 games. Their homestand continues with another team, the New York Yankees. So quite a few home games they'll be looking to capitalize. Graves gets a shot. There's contact. He drove it well. And Trout, he comes up with it easily here. It's Cologne at the plate. Had a home run back in the 6th. Here's the delivery. Hit in the dirt. Carlin throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No strikeout.
Now quite a showdown coming right here, Gary.
This is a big moment in this game as we're in the top half of the inning here, and he represents the tying run.
Gary, if I had to pick one player to hit in this situation, this is the guy.
And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching. He comes in to close for Toronto. Taps this one foul off to the left. That's it. Pretty well down the line in left. This is a one-hopper off the wall.
But just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Navarro at the plate. And he's got a chance here with a runner in scoring position, Steve, to get this thing knotted.
Well, the pitcher's got to find a way to retire this hitter and not let this run score.
Clutch at bat here.
They're going to have to keep close tabs on that runner at second base. The pitcher's going to have to make him stop in his lead. Because if he gets to third base, he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And another foul ball. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. And it's tied up. The tying run crosses the plate. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph.
Now they could taste the victory. They could taste the post-game spread. But now it's all tied up again. There's a long way to go.
Struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch. Lined foul towards third. No balls, one strike, and here's Walden. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left. Oh, Laurie's after the stolen base. Fastball got him, 2 down. Oh, boy, they simply throw to the wrong base.
You've got to have better play. Discipline in that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
It's going to be Perez now. 0 for 3 to this point. And Veras is batting. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter. Popped into foul territory down the left side. Swinging a shot down the left field line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases.
Well, what an at-bat right there. You know, you're talking about a guy coming off the bench cold. It's one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball. And he made it look easy.
Odell in the box. Grounded out last time. And Guerin settles in. He'll be the pinch hitter.
With 2 runners on base.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. And on to first for out number 3. And that's going to do it.
A real tight ball game. The Angels come away the victors playing solid baseball.
Now look at our player of the game. A standout performance deserving of the recognition today. And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory. Heiner back. Now, a win in their last contest. For the Jays. That made it 2 for 3 after trading games 1 and 2 of the 3 games set against the Red Sox in Boston.
And when you look at this team's last 10 games, they've won 7 of those games, and you see a club that has hit a nice groove.
The pitch. Ground ball towards the second baseman. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. And it's Cowgill at the plate. Last night, Rangers picked up the win. That series was split going into Game 3, so they pulled ahead going 2-1 against the A's. He's in his 5th season. Runners at second and third and 2 down. The first pitch, line towards second. Dove. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They give 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits. Can't get them home, though. Been about the defense, not the offense. Here at Rogers Center, it's scored. Leadoff hitter, Elvis Andrus.
This has been a good run. He's been on with 9 hits in his last 19 at bats. They just cannot seem to keep him off base. He's tough at bats.
Mixing your pitch types, key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
Well, he's worked so hard at keeping it.
He squares around and he gets this one down. Callmenter in time for the out. Teams who've been piling up the home runs brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. Second, the Angels. Third, the Mariners. Fourth, the Red Sox. And it's the Yankees, number 5.
Well, there's a lot of power in this lineup, Gary, and I tell you, it's a nightmare for any pitcher. You know, usually you have 1 or 2 guys that can take you out of the ballpark. They have a plethora of guys who can do damage. If one doesn't get you, the next one will.
And the first pitch. And it's fouled off. Fly ball deep left, but it'll end up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch. And he fouls another one off.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look inside.
Hut shot towards the hole. That will bring up Prince Fielder.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in home runs, first in slugging percentage, and they're the number 2 team in hits. This is a lineup that gets men on base by putting the ball in play and making contact.
Walked in his last plate appearance. Swung on, hit. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. I know they wanted to.
Heinert up now. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, we tell pitchers all the time, work ahead in the count. It changes the at-bat, and proof here. 0-1 count, he's gotten 5 guys out today.
And Martinez is there to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. No production yet from Toronto. Middle of the lineup coming along. And Callmenter is in the box. Grounded out last time. This is a mighty tough spot here, Steve. Team down by just a run, but 2 in scoring position.
And with the infield pulled in, there is some vulnerability there, but they have to try to cut the run down at the plate.
Not in time. Easily safe at first. And they bring him home.
Now, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitchers are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. Dove settling in. He singled in his last at bat.
Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
There's a swing and a ball hit high, deep to right field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. A huge 3-run home puts them up by 2. And we got a guy on the mound that looks like he's tiring out there. The bullpen's active.
Now he's running out of gas, and I can't see them staying too much longer with this guy. It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
And here's the first one. A swing line to left center. And he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit, 3 for 3. He decides to go in feet first. Second base gets the double.
That's one of those plays you have to make the decision and commit to sliding. You don't want to get caught in between and risk an injury.
A lot harder to put that tag on a sliding player than one coming in straight up.
He's been trying to pick up his game, but just 4 for his last 47 at-bats.
He's just been stuck in neutral since the final part of April. Just can't find his rhythm.
There's a center field. They put that one away. They strike for 4. It's Laird at the plate. See, let's. Take a look and see how the pitcher's done today.
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here.
And he got good wood up the middle. 1 down.
Let's take a look at some of the rankings in the American League and really where the Rangers sit right now. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also #1 in hits, a lineup that puts the ball in play, finds holes, and gets themselves on base. A real bonus to scoring runs.
And we're going to see Martinez here. Grounded out his last time through. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
That one's on the ground, but he gets it in front of him. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Payoff pitch coming. Martinez makes contact, fouled it away. That swung on, hit on the ground. Graves. 2 away. Now look at the pitching staffs with the best ERA over the past 10. Brought to you by State Farm. The Twins, #1. The Royals, 2nd. The Angels, 3rd. 4th, the Jays. And the Mariners, 5th.
You take a look at these pitching staffs and how successful they've been, limiting the opposition in runs scored. And that can go a long way to helping a team win.
And Colemeter is in the box. Last time he walked and then came around to score. He delivers. Swing and a rocket toward short. Throws to first, side is retired. And nothing across here in this half. Heiner in the box. He's going to start the home half of the fifth. Booker gets the call to come in and take the baseball. They've decided it was time to make a change here. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
Well, you can tell by that approach, he was looking for that fastball. He got it, but still out in front.
Ball inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Well, he starts that two-seam fastball, the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
Swing and a miss on a ball tailing down 1-2. Still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Here it comes. It's fouled away. And here's the pitch. And he fouls off another one. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's going to be Guerrero as he retreats back for it and gets the out. A look at the Rangers, their upcoming schedule. They wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. A meeting against another team in the American League West family, the Los Angeles Angels. That'll get underway Monday. Their homestand continues with another team, the Baltimore Orioles. So a lot of home games on the way. The fans will have a chance to see their guys many times over the next couple of weeks. And Veras is batting, and a home run back in the fourth inning. First pitch to him. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And there's Guerrero, out number 3. No runs. Joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast. With John Clark and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Dove is up now. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Swing and lined up the middle. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Boy, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
And Parmali's batting. We're trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
On the way. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. Quick check at first. First base trying to keep him close. The 1-1 now. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Oh, he's trying to steal second. You're out. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
And if you're spending time with Mom, show her you really care. Some quality time. Tune in Mother's Day. We'll see Jason Hayward and the Atlanta Braves as the D-backs roll into town. All gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Looking forward to that one, Gary. That's going to be some kind of ball game to tune into.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Now second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners. No free passes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just off the inside edge. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Slider. Swung out and missed. 2-2.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Blue Jays still out in front. Graves is the batter now. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Line towards first, and it gets down. Hit after hit. They just keep on coming. He's got 4 today.
You talk about a guy who's just wearing out the opposition. That's a 4-hit day for him. He is locked in.
Now, Prince Fielder. And the first pitch, a line drive toward short. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. He's trying for the plate. Oh, he cannot scramble back in time. A big out at third base. Nearly safe, but the defense, they'll get the call on this.
Well, he was hoping to be aggressive and get in safely to third, but not able to make it, Gary.
Big runner to take off the base pass. Heiner is batting. Drew a walk his last time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high and deep to left field. That ball is way back there. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. This game is not a done deal yet, but boy, when you get those kind of hits this late in a ball game, you're on your way probably to a W.
And now the manager's got to start thinking about, okay, my offense has gotten the job done. What's my bullpen going to do?
Deep right. And it's going to be Guerrero as he drops back for it and puts it away. Now the standings brought to you in the West by State Farm. In that first spot, the Rangers. It's the Angels in second, A's third, and in fourth, the Mariners.
Well, the Rangers making another statement this season that they are the team to beat in the American League West. They showed it last year. They came out again this year and making a statement.
Pitch on the way. Has him out in front as he swings and misses, strike one.
A great changeup right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
And it's fouled away. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They had a couple more runs here. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And we're going to see Martinez here. Ground out victim last time through. Martinez makes contact, fouled it away. Here it comes. Plays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the ninth to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Lined right at the second baseman. He's on board, way ahead of that play. Here are the teams with the most extra base knocks around the league, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Red Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. The Angels fourth. And we've got the Rangers. He swings, hits a ball to right field. One away. And it's Cowgill at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Martinez on at first. Here's the first pitch. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. On to first, 2 away.
Well, I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
And we've got Guerrero batting. Grounded out his last time through. Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0.
Well, you see that.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance. Fantastic chance here.
Well, anytime you have 2 hits in a game, it will build confidence, and he's carrying it over into this game.
Yep. Swung on, line to right field. And that one's good. The Rangers should score.
It's a real tough pitch to hit right there with that breaking ball. Good late break on it, but he stays with it and punches a single out to the outfield.
And with a big chance, here is Elvis Andrus. All-important production at this point in the ball game. Cut that deficit, keep pushing. That's what they're after. And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
1-1 pitch, sharp breaking pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. It's Colon at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. He got fooled on that one. Takes a cut at a ball down in the dirt. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And Andrus able to get that one. Here are the standings in the Eastern Division, brought to you by State Farm. Still plenty of games to be played. Yankees in first place. It's the Blue Jays in second. In third, the Red Sox. Rays are fourth. And for the Orioles, last place. He flew out his last time up. He delivers. And that one's hit well. Guerrero's there. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand. Dove is the batter now. He'll start the ninth. Swung on, liner to right, and that gets through for a base hit.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
And Parmali's batting. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. That one swung on, it's lined. The second for 1 and 2. They got both of them that time. It's Laird at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Strike 1. And a grounder is at the last out. Graves. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
Always like to recognize the player of the game, and we've got one today.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, Sean